Hey guys, and welcome back to the CCSC Perspective, and in today's video, it's a bit of a different one. It's just a quick news roundup of today's news, as because you football fans probably would have known the second and third round of the EFL Cup draw was today, and I'm going to explain to you who Cheltenham Town will be facing and what happened in both of the teams' last performances. So, starting off with a mighty Cheltenham Town, we came away with a 1-0 away victory against Peterborough. So the odds were stacked against us, and you could really tell by some of the stats. They had 57% possession, almost 3 times as many corners, as well as having 18 shots to our 6, with 7 of their shots being on target to our 4. So obviously we're being way more clinical and managed to get a goal out of it. The goal, by the way, was an absolute peach. And the goal, if you didn't already, was in the 59th minute by Liam Serkin. Defensively though, we were sound. We had 19 tackles to their 9. We had a better tackle success rate, and we also had 24 clearances to their 22. Sadly, however, we did give away 4 more fouls with them, us giving away 13 to their 9, but we only had 1 yellow card, same with them. And you can see the lineups now, but I'm going to read it out to you. So, Cheltenham played a 3-5-2, like always, with Joshua Griffiths in goal, Lewis Freestone, Ben Tozer and Charlie Raglan, the 3 defenders. Connor Thomas playing more of a right-back role, with Chris Hussey playing on the other side. Liam Serkin and Chris Clements with Finn Azaz in the middle, with the 2 strikers of Alfie May and Andy Williams. The substitutes were Will Boyle, Alex Adai and George Lloyd as well. And the opponents which we will be facing in the next round of the Cup is Millwall. And the bit that makes it slightly harder is we have to play Millwall away, and we all know what Millwall away is like. So in their last game of the Cup, they pulled away in a more dominant victory against Crawley Town 3-1 away from home. In general midfield role, they dominated everything, as you can see, getting basically 70% possession, 3 times as many corners as their opponents, and pass success rate was amazing at 80%. Something for Cheltenham to look out for, however, is in that game they crossed the ball 30 times. Granted, only 30% of them were actually good crosses and connected, but if they're crossing that many times, if we can get a couple men to mark the danger area as well as the man crossing the ball, we could shut off some of their attacking prowess and catch them on the counter-attack. Attack-wise, however, it was a deserved victory. They actually only got 1 goal, their opponents, whereas Millwall had 15 shots in the game, with 5 on target, getting themselves 3 goals. 2 of them only scored by Millwall, though. And the goals, if you're interested, the one for Crawley Town was by Ashford in the 33rd minute. But then goals by Malone and Matt Smith were the 2 goals for Millwall, as well as a Tunnicliffe own goal to make the scoreline 3-1. And then also, if we were to get past Millwall, the winner of our game plays, I believe, one of either Burnley or Sheffield United. So either way, it will be really tough opponents. But we are the mighty Cheltenham Town, and we can beat them if we try hard enough, and we don't bottle it like at home in the playoffs. But we can't get the home shakes as we are playing away, obviously. And with the 2 team systems matching up pretty similarly, us obviously playing the 3-5-2, and it looks like Millwall are playing a sort of 3-4-3, can switch up to be a 3-5-2, but both teams playing 3 at the back can cause some really attacking potential. And obviously, unless Millwall switches it up for the game against us, it could be really interesting. So obviously Millwall will be the firm favourites in this one, finishing 8th in the Championship on 68 points. But if they did manage to scrape 1 more win instead of a draw or maybe a couple of losses, they would have actually finished in the top 6 in a chance for a playoff spot. So they're obviously the firm favourites, obviously because they're at home as well. But like I said, anything can happen on any given day in football. It just depends on who is the best team on the day. And I think if Cheltenham Town play their football a bit like they did in the last round, but it wasn't the best performance over 90 minutes as we did kind of get dominated on the statistics, I think we can either pull away either a dominant win or just maybe a fluky 1-0 again. But I guess something that kind of goes in our favour, because if you add on the end of the last season as well as pre-season, Millwall have only actually won 3 of their last 8 home games. Now, yes, I know this is a cup, and maybe some teams won't take it seriously, but a cup is a cup, a competition is a competition. I think if you don't have injuries or maybe an important game coming up, you should be going full strength in every single game. So maybe this will work out in our favour, but I don't know, because Cheltenham away is pretty much the same as being at home. So like I said, it's going to be a really tough fixture, and I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, because I'm just going around what the draw was today and what chances we have. But I'm not going to go into what I think the score will be on the day or any team news or anything like that, because I think I should leave that for a couple days before or the day before the actual match happens, so we can have a pre-match preview for you guys, another video for you guys to enjoy on the channel. Like always, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, subscribing to the channel and smashing that notification bell so you know when a video goes live, it would mean the world to us. Our socials, like always, will be in the description below. If you have any questions or queries, drop it down in the comment section and we will most likely reply to all of them. 2 videos like this will be on screen very shortly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.